Workout Wednesday. So I titled this video, Desk Stretches are Playing with Your Toddler All Day Long Stretches. So most of the time we spend our day in flexion, looking at our phones, breastfeeding, changing diapers, playing with the kids, laundry, right? We're always flexed. So I'm going to do a seated stretching routine. You just need a chair. Preferably a chair that has armrests, but if the chair doesn't have armrests, that's fine. Just grab a chair. I want you to sit down, and you can do this, of course, when you have, anytime when you're playing with the kids, just grab a chair. I'm going to save this, repost it in our group. So this is a seated stretching regimen to open up the thoracic spine. It's perfect for you if you have any neck pain right now, particularly if you're in a new work environment, working from home, and feel like you're getting some neck pain or thoracic pain or low back pain. So this is about a 10-minute routine. I'm not going to take too long. Again, this is perfect for anyone feeling any neck pain, back pain, but just feeling like they want to slow down and open it up. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start first with interlocking your hands and reaching forward with your arms. Taking your near ear to your shoulder, just gently. If your neck doesn't like it, just stay here. And ear to the shoulder. Good. Then we're going to reach up nice and tall, taking a deep inhale. And then exhale, you're going to rotate to the left. Again, drop a hand down and let it rest on that armrest. Great. I'm going to have you play around with whether you want your thumb down or in this position. And then I always want you to feel comfortable with your neck. So you can breathe and look forward, up at the sky, down at the ground, whatever your neck and body wants. The most important thing right now is that you're not leaning back slumped. Great. We're going to sit up tall, reach up again, and you can keep those hands interlocked and lean. I prefer to rest my arm down. Get that nice side stretch. Deep breath in. Good. Breathing in. Great. Exhale. Let out any stress. You can let your neck look down. You can look up towards the sky. Whatever feels good. Great. Awesome. Now we're going to add some rotation in. Again, sitting up tall. One hand is going to be on the armrest. The other hand is going to come here. You can grip the armrest this way or grip the side of the chair. You can also wrap your arm if the back of your chair is pretty short and it feels okay on your shoulder. So the biggest thing with that I want you to notice is here at your knees. Don't let a knee fall forward. Keep them nice and straight. So you're going to go ahead and take that rotation in and think about, okay, keep my knees even, twisting from above the waist, taking a nice deep inhale. Good. Exhale, let it out. Great. Deep inhale again. And again, you can look towards the direction that you're twisting or forward. And good. Come back to center. Wiggle that out. And then we're going to go to the other side. Hand on the armrest or your low back or behind here. I like to wrap behind the chair. So deep breath in. And remember, we're keeping those knees nice and even. Inhaling. Exhaling out. Good. Keep stretching. The reason why it's so important to open the thoracic spine is people are so flexed during the day, and so our diaphragm is connected to our rib cage, and we want to keep our rib cage nice and mobile to get those deep breaths in and to avoid any neck pain. Great. Now we're going to do a little neck stretch. So if you can grab, I have a hard time, as you can see, grabbing the bottom of my chair. If you can do that, great. If not, I'm just going to kind of hold on to the side, and then I'm going to lean my ear away. Now, I really prefer people to look down towards the ground. We're trying to stretch the back of the neck there, particularly the scaling muscles that can have a lot of tension. Some people like to bring a hand here. Now, my biggest caution with this is that you're not pulling your neck down. Instead, you're just resting your hand there, stretching out the back of that neck. Good. Taking deep breaths in. Great. Exhaling out. Perfect. Sit up tall. And we're going to lean the other way, looking down towards the ground, holding on to the side of the chair with the left arm. You're looking down to the right, and you can rest your hand here. No pulling, just kind of a rest. Good, feeling that stretch through the neck. Exhaling out, make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Good, inhale in and exhale out. Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and warm the legs on up and then we'll stretch the legs. But because you've been sitting, let's go ahead and stand. And I'm gonna go ahead and move my chair to the side. You do not need to do this, it's just so that you can see me. So we're gonna do squats. You're just gonna sit down and stand back up. When I sit, I'm not flopping down. It's a nice slow sit and back up. Good, let's just do 10. Good, I love to exhale with exertion to engage the pelvic floor and core. Good, I lost count. Let's just do a couple more. Good, one more. Perfect. Go ahead and sit back down. Now when we sit, our hamstrings are in a shortened position. So I'm just trying to get some movement and fluid, blood flowing for you. So I really want you to know that static stretching isn't for everyone, but it is really important to get yourself out of those postures you've been sitting in. So what I'm gonna have you do is just a hamstring stretch, sitting up tall, leaning the body forward, taking a nice deep breath in, just feeling that nice energy come through the back of the leg here. Good, deep breaths in, really filling up the rib cage as much as you can, like an umbrella, right? Any of those who've worked with me, you know I talk about breathing like an umbrella, breathe like opening the umbrella of the rib cage, or bringing that breath deep down into the pelvic floor. So deep breath in here, keep breathing. Go a little bit further if you can, but remember I want your chest up tall, none of this rounding. Okay, I'm trying to bring it, isolate the hamstring, and you can see I'm on the edge of the chair. Go ahead and switch legs. Deep breath in. Exhale, come on down. Make sure you're taking those deep breaths in. Good. Exhaling out. Yeah, I'm a big fan of saying, stay in a stretch at least a minute. Also after you've done movement, so walking, and that's why I had you kind of squat, get the blood flowing. Getting those tissues nice and warm before we stretch them. You can do this after a walk or after your workouts as well. Good, so we're gonna add in some rotation sitting here. So I'm gonna keep that right leg back out. I'm gonna grab my right leg and then I'm gonna rotate here, putting my hand on the chair. You can grab behind or rest as well. I'm gonna stay here. Deep breath in. Now I should have plenty of room behind me because I'm sitting forward. So deep breath in, thinking about keeping my chest up. Thinking about keeping my right hip back, my sits bones solid into the chair. Deep breath in. Great, and then we're gonna switch sides. So grabbing the outside of that left leg, I'm gonna rotate here. Good, keep breathing. I'm gonna talk to you, keep with that stretch though. Keep stretching as I talk, take those deep breaths in, breathing, keeping those sits bones nice and solid as you keep that rotation there. Perfect, we're gonna go ahead and stand on up. And I'm gonna have you put your hands either on the armrest or on the chair, and we're just gonna stretch the back out. In the yoga world, this is called a modified downward dog. And you don't wanna sag into your shoulders a lot. You wanna get nice and active through the shoulders, and I do that by gripping with my fingers. So nice stretch here, and bend your knees if you need to. Drop your head, look in between your feet. Good, and you can rock forward as I have, or you don't have to. Then we can come forward into a plank, and then back down in that downward dog. Modified downward dog, or back stretch. And then come forward, and then back. Good, let's do that one more time. Good, and then come on back. You don't have to have a yoga mat down, but I want a wide base of support here. Left hand to the center of the chair, and you're gonna reach up with your right arm. Just go, again, you wanna kind of keep those feet nice and stable. You don't wanna be dropping the knee in. Keep those feet parallel. You can look up at the ceiling, look forward. You can look down, whatever feels comfortable on your neck. Feeling that nice rotation through. You're gonna reach through with the arm, and then you're gonna come back up. Good. Do Good, one more time. And then come back up. Perfect, we're gonna switch sides. You're gonna reach up, and then come on down. Good, and reach up, and let's stay up there for a little while. I want you to keep holding as I talk to you, so you wanna keep that nice posture up here. But again, I want you to look forward, look up, or look down, whatever feels comfortable on your neck. Reach forward 2 more times, and then coming up. And make sure you're breathing right. And exhale as we come up. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead now and lay on the ground. So I'm going to have you come to the ground and have your feet up on the chair. We're gonna do a piriformis stretch here. It's for your glutes. You're going to flex your foot, bring it across the knee, and have the knee come up. Now, if you're mobile and flexible, you can bring that a little bit closer. If not, I want you to hang out right here. Slowing down that breath, rotating your head back and forth if you need to. Good, deep breath in. When I have people breathe, again, I say, okay, umbrella breathing. You really want that breath to go into the rib cage here and down into the pelvic floor. So deep breaths in. Perfect. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Good. We're going to go ahead and switch legs. And we're going to breathe here. So deep breath in. You can pull that foot in more like so and rest your foot at the edge here. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Perfect. And then another deep breath in. Filling up that belly. Exhaling out any tension, letting that head roll back and forth. Good, one more time. Deep breath in. Great. Exhale out. We're going to go ahead and keep our legs here. You can scoot your bottom closer if you need to. I'm limited because I have a wall here, but we're going to do some snow angels. So you're going to just let your hands come up like you're making a snow angel and then back down. Try not to hit that door thing. Oh, good. So just make it, I'm going to kind of try with my left arm, but you want to keep the back of your hand on the ground. And if you get here and like that's too tight, then you just stop. Right? No pinching, no stabbing, just nice flow of motion here. Good. We're going to keep going. Keeping the backs of those hands down. If you feel a good stretch somewhere, you can stay there. Taking a deep breath. Exhale out. Perfect. Let's do one more. Deep breath in. Good. Exhale out. We're going to move off of the chair and just do one last rotation for the spine. You're going to keep your knees bent, drop your knees to the left, keep them stacked. If it's strain on your back, you can always pull those knees up towards your chest, and then arms open. You're looking over to the left, the opposite direction, right? You want to try to get your shoulder down into the ground. If you can't do that, get a pillow and rest your arm on a pillow. Again, taking those deep breaths in, looking away if you can, or if it feels good, better on your neck, just to look up. Good. Deep breath in, exhale out. Let's go ahead and we're going to rotate to the other direction. Good. I scoot my hips off to the right, let them drop to the left. Good. And we're going to look over that shoulder or up at the sky. Now when I try to take a deep breath in here, it's difficult because I'm rotated. So don't worry about me taking the biggest breath. Just think about taking a breath, a full breath. I know that rotation through the thorax is really good for digestion. It's really good on the neck. So we really want to think about keeping mobile here. Good. Breathe on out. And come back to center. If you have a little extra time and you want, a good stretch or good inversion for the body is to have the knees up here, arms out to the T, and take some deep breaths in. Trying to do some mindfulness here. Good. Just slowing your breath down, focusing on just your breath, not what you gotta do next. Just the breath, and then as long as you need to. Maybe you might take a nap. That was a joke. So, but some of you might be able to take a nap. So take a nap if you can.